please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Campbell. Here. Dempsey.
Here.
Hill. Here. Pratt.
Here.
Menzer.
Here. It's pretty loud. Bound to hear me, aren't you, tonight? Okay. Yes, I need a motion to excuse Commissioner Button.
Motion to excuse Commissioner Button. Second.
Roll call, please.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Pratt.
Yes.
Menzer.
Yes.
Okay, tonight we have several announcements, and we're going to start with cable. Patrick Lindenberry has an announcement he'd like to make.
During this week, the school district is taking down its internet network for improvements, so there's going to be a couple things at the cable station that we will not have this week. Our phones are down this week. Access to mcntv.com will be down, which is our community calendar. There may be interruptions in programming with power issues that the building may be going down while they rewire a lot of the high school and the middle school building. I have posted this so the department's heads know that I will be able to go on the station and do things locally, so that will not be an issue. But again, we cannot be reached by phone because they'll be down. It should be back up Friday afternoon, but I can't promise that. It could be as early as or late as Monday morning before we have our network back up for school time. But we just want to let folks know that there may be interruptions here and there, and we are aware of it. Our network is down; it's being improved upon, so that'll be good for the kids when they come back to school on Monday. And we did have an issue on Thursday, February 4th, with Comcast when their system compiled overnight. It switched Clinton Township and Mount Clemens, so we had their 3 public access stations for 24 hours, and they were enjoying ours. Based on your phone calls, you weren't enjoying theirs. But I did get a hold of Comcast. They were able to switch it back. So for 24 hours, they were switched. That was Comcast. There was nothing we could do about that. The audio issues that were brought up back in December have been resolved as well. So other than that, everything's fine. So if you need anything, please call me or call City Hall, and they'll get in touch with me personally. We can resolve any issues that may come up during the rest of the week. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Next, we have a presentation tonight. It's my honor to present the Local Treasures Award this evening, and I think I'll go up there and read it. Stand up. Yes, he is. He should be. Should be very proud. Diane, if you want to come up here. Diane Kubik from Max and Ollie Vintage Boutique is our local treasure this year. And I just want to read, there were two people who nominated Diane, and I'd like to just read a few of the things that they said about her. Ms. Kubik has been a vocal and active supporter of arts and culture in the downtown business district, serving a multitude of committees at the Anton Arts Center, including the Mount Clemens Art Fair, the annual art party. She is a tireless promoter of downtown business and can regularly be found volunteering time and energy to ensure the success of downtown events. Downtown Mount Clemens is a more vibrant and successful place thanks to her dedicated efforts and positive attitude. And that's from Mr. Phil Gilchrist at the Anton Arts Center. The next one, Diane is a business owner, resident of Mount Clemens. Her wonderful store is Max and Ollie Vintage Boutique, and she'll tell you, for those of you who don't know, how she came about that name. And I think they might be here tonight. Okay, she has made a couple of moves to upgrade and provide more products in her store. I would call Diane a cheerleader for the city of Mount Clemens. Whenever there's an event in the city, she rallies her comrades of other businesses to help get things done. She's part of every event with donations and her time. Diane is on a committee at the art fair, decorating, planning committee for the art party, true team player for the DDA. She applies herself mentally, physically, and emotionally. She has never turned me down with wonderful ideas to help to make the art party a success. She is the main reason every event is successful. Her special talents come all the time. Her special talents come out all the time, like decorating the windows at the old Artocraft building to suit the season and wrapping the Christmas gifts that were around the fountain and all around town. I truly believe Diane wants everyone to know that Mount Clemens is a great place to live. And that was submitted by Kathy Leone. She is a resident of Mount Clemens. So I think that speaks volumes. I can contest that Diane is downtown, and she is the main cheerleader for this city. She loves the city. She lives in the city. She has her business in the city. And we couldn't ask for a better local treasurer. Thank you.
Wow. You know, it is true. I really do love this town. I came here about 10 years ago. It's a historic town. People have been here for generations. But I don't think I could love it more even if it had come up through my family. You've got to love the hometown. It's where you live. You need to take care of home, and that's what I try and do. But I'm just one part of a team. There's a lot of people that care about this town. And Terry from ABC Magic gave it a name. She calls it Team Mount Clemens, and it's so true. There are people on the team who give time and money and energy. There are people who don't know they're on the team, and there are people who have never met, but they're all on the team. And I'd like to give you an example of someone who's on the team, and that's my friend Fran. One day Fran heard a bunch of people complaining because the town looked trashy. Fran didn't talk to trash. Fran went and got herself a broom and a dustpan, and she cleaned it up. When she walked by a vacant building that had dirty words and pictures, Fran found a bucket and washed those windows. That's the team spirit. That's what's inspiring me. That's what motivates me, and that's why I love our big city with the small town heart. Of course, I have to thank people, and I'd like to thank my team. Amanda Gothrow and Kathy Kriska hold my shop open so I get to go out and play. And mostly for me, it is play. I have a lot of fun with tablecloths and color. I'd also like to thank my fellow retailers in my downtown business district, led by the energetic and unflappable Mickey Weiss and the ever-supportive and wonderful Steve Saff. This group of people, when I needed boxes wrapped, this, move that, ladders, can you hang these for me? They don't say no. They say, okay, we'll get it. They've helped, they participate, they're a part of what makes this town so vibrant. I'd like to thank my mom and dad because they gave me these really crazy creative genes, and they also didn't kill me while I was trying to learn how to channel them into something positive. They taught me about community spirit and about loving where you live and about supporting other people. It's so important in this world that we are a community, and that's what this is. I'd also like to thank Max, Ollie, and Noah. Okay, Max and Ollie are my sons. The shop is named after them, and Noah is my 5th son I didn't give birth to. These guys show up with their youthful energy and strength and help us old people at the end of events. Max and Ollie have done a lot of things in town that they probably didn't understand while they were doing it, like washing windows and cleaning this and picking up that. But I think over the years they've developed a sense of community. And I'm so proud of them for pitching in and helping and for being the young men that they are. I'd like to thank the entire community because we wouldn't be who we are, this shining gem, without all of you. It's a great town, and we have to love it, and I hope that you all do. Thank you so much for this. Woo!
Do you have any announcements?
A couple of meetings to announce.
Okay.
The Beautification Commission will meet on Tuesday, March 1st at 7 p.m. The Planning Commission will meet on Tuesday, March 1st at 7 p.m. also. Those meetings are both here at City Hall. And so far, the Zoning Board of Appeals meeting for March 1st has been canceled.
Okay. All righty. Any other announcements? Okay. Need a motion to adopt the agenda?
Motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Okay, public participation. This is the time you may address this body. All we ask is that you give us your name, residential address, and you adhere to our 3-minute rule. So whoever would like the mic, please come forward.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Dixon. I live at 94 Park in Mount Clemens. I'm here on behalf of down at our church at 260 North Broadway. About 4 years ago, we had the plumbing dug up in front of our church, and we still having a backup in there. And it seemed like it happens every other Sunday. You know, on about a month and a half, it bags up. And then some people have to go home because they can't use the bathroom. So we have a problem. I don't know if it's the city or if it's our problem, because we, like I said, we spent over $1,700 or better to have this dug up and fixed. I don't know if they need to dig the drain that's running down through there. Stuff is coming back in there, but it's a big problem, and we really need some help, because we shouldn't have to. People shouldn't have to go home from service to use the bathrooms. So, and then I know this is probably on Colchester, driving into our building, the water comes over the street because the ditch need to be cleaned out. The sewer going through there, it need to be cleaned out. I don't know if that's Clinton Township or who, but we would appreciate if we could get some help. Thank you.
Mr. Dixon, just want, did you already, by any chance, call City Hall about the sewer department?
No.
No? Okay, I just want to make sure so that we can let them know. I
Okay.
want to check.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Joe E. Harrington, 152 Court Street in the city of Mount Clemens. I would like to thank this body of government, all of you, for responding to the concern I had about the blight on the corner of Court and Park Street. Thank you very much. And I would like to welcome my new neighbor, Commissioner Ron Campbell. He was true to his word. He has in the past come to the neighborhood around, introduced himself, and he did very recently also. And not only him, most of you have come to our congregation, what Brother Dixon just spoke about, or seen your different events and are involved. Those of you who are not, have not been involved, I invite you to be involved. And you don't have to live on the same street to be someone's neighbor. And so I'd like to thank Ron Campbell, and all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Michelle Weiss, 18200 Terra Drive, Clinton Township. An announcement I'd like to make is to let everyone know about our marquee sign that's on the corner of M3 and Crocker. If you're wondering what happened, at our last commission meeting, we had a windstorm and the wind took it down, contrary to some people thinking Jeff kicked it over. Not true. But we're happy to announce that we will be getting a new programmable sign for the corner, so just be patient. And I do apologize for any churches or community service organizations that have given me messages to put up on the board. We won't be getting our board up until spring because we'll have to wait for the frost to leave the ground so we can build our foundation. So stay tuned for that. Also, I just would like to verify, I know many of you have read in the newspaper and seen it on Crane's website, but it is in fact true that our theater has been sold. Thanks to Mayor Dempsey, we met with John Hanna on the 12th of January. Hard to believe in less than a month how lucky we are to have him be part of our community with the theater project. And he is also looking at other projects for our community. So as I keep telling everyone, this is going to be a great year for Mount Clemens. So again, please stay tuned. I would also like to just take a moment and say a few words about Diane myself. First, I would like to say thank you to the 2 residents that took the time and nominated her, and thanking all of you for voting for her. Diane has been a tremendous asset to our downtown and to our neighborhood, and to her neighborhood. Not only has Diane raised 5 children, she opened her small shop in 300 square feet, and a few years later grew it into a larger business of 1,350 square feet, just down the street from where she started. And may I add, that happened during the most depressed economic times that we were having. Her energy is contagious. Her leadership and organization has helped to rally other businesses through the most difficult times. And she is a great cheerleader, and you heard that through the message that the 2 people who nominated her. I'm very proud of all of our downtown businesses. Despite the many challenges we have faced over the past 5 years, the downtown businesses have become stronger and more committed to a positive impact on our community. Downtowns are the lifeblood of our cities and towns, and they play an important role in our long-term success of our community. Always remember to shop and buy local. And Diane is not only our local treasure, she's our local gem. I thank you, Diane, for your positive impact on our community.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, seeing none. We'll go on to administrative responses to issues and questions raised during previous meetings. And let me just say to my fellow commissioners, since Mr. Brown is not here this evening, if you have any questions to any of these answers that he had put down, please jot them down and get with him, because I probably won't have the answers. I did not have an opportunity to meet with him to discuss these questions and answers. But here goes. The ordinance update. City administration does not feel that there are any major ordinance issues to warrant a comprehensive update with the estimated cost of about $10,000, and is recommending to continue the routine activity at this time. Early placement of refuse on the curb. The city is utilizing the website to reinforce the appropriate time frames for placement of refuse on the curb. Also, they intend to do a public service announcement in the next Clementine. Now, let me add to this, people who are habitual violators, they do receive notification from the city. They receive a letter. They receive a violation. If they continue, the city will pick up their trash and will fine them and bill them accordingly. So if you have any issues on that, please call in and let us know. The master plan, somebody was inquiring about the master plan. Administration anticipates receiving a draft of the master plan update within the next several weeks. Sidewalk reinforcement update. Under the sidewalk program the city implemented in the fall of 2015, $50,000 was budgeted. To date, we have spent $23,000 with our contractor. They have completed 207 flags of sidewalk at 51 separate property locations. So going into the spring of 2016, we'll start off with a little over $27,000 to continue the program. Additionally, 4 property owners replaced 17 flags by their private contractor. Water quality, somebody asked about our water. The water quality is tested daily. Lead testing was done in 2014. No lead was found in the distribution of our water. The next testing cycle is scheduled for 2017. The better your testing results, the longer the period of time is allowed between testing cycles. The city is one of the longest possible intervals, I have to read here, between testing, 3 years, because we had strong results in high-quality water. So I hope that answers the question regarding our drinking water. And if you have any other comments on any of these, please chime in. And
Actually, I would like to suggest that, we bring these back 2 weeks from now when Mr. Brown is, City Manager Brown is here so that they can be commented on.
or you can comment on, I don't know if you want to rehash it, but we can. I think you can call him also when he gets back, if you have any other questions. Okay. Approve of the minutes from previous meetings. Need a motion.
I move to approve the minutes of the work session and the regular meeting on February 1st.
Support.
Okay, roll call.
Hill.
Yes.
Pratt. Yes. Menser.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes. Okay, on to general business. 9A, request approval to enter into agreement with the Michigan Department of Transportation for Transportation Alternative Program funding. Enclosed for your, here goes. Enclosed for your review is the Transportation Alternative Program, TAP, contract along with a municipal resolution for the downtown streetscape project in which there will be improvements to the ADA crosswalks, sidewalks, additional landscaping, bike racks, and benches. This is a contractual document between the Michigan Department of Transportation and the City of Mount Clemens, which outlines the performance of the project and the project cost. The estimated project cost is $491,200, including the local match of 20%, plus $22,300 for the work which is not payable by the grant, which totals $120,210 of local match, which will be split 50-50 between the city's major street fund and the Downtown Development Authority. A resolution supporting this project was approved by the Mount Clemens City Commission unanimous vote on the regular meeting of March 2nd, 2015. Please be advised that this contract has been reviewed by the city attorney. The attached resolution is necessary in order to specifically name the officials who are authorized to sign the contract. Did I ask for a motion on this first?
No.
That's why I stopped and then I started again. Since I read it, can I have a motion?
Yeah, I'll
Doing
make the
dual
motion
things is
to approve the contract between the Michigan Department of Transportation and the City of Mount Clemens, MDOT contract 15-5352 for streetscape improvements in the downtown at various locations as presented, and to adopt the resolution authorizing the city manager and the public services director to sign and enter into the agreement.
Second.
Okay, are there any questions, comments? Seeing none, roll call, please. Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner Menser?
I just wanted to give a shout out to Jeff Wood for bringing this grant to the city. Jeff, you just rock.
Okay. And thank you for the DDA for also jumping in and willing to pay part of the matching grant, which they do not have to do. So thank you for stepping forth. Roll call.
Pratt.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Okay, Agenda 9B, request approval of the allocation of community block grant funds for fiscal year 2016. May I have a motion?
Move to approve the recommended allocation of community development block grant funds for the fiscal year of 2016.
Second.
It is estimated that the City of Mount Clemens will receive $62,133 in community block community development block grant funds for the fiscal year of 2016, $2,500 of which the county is reserving for the Macomb County Senior Chore Program. A work session and public hearing was held February 1st, 2016. Staff proposes the allocation of the funds as outlined in the table below. The project title, Memorial Park Improvements, Department of Public Services, project date of funding available July 1st, 2016, requested amount $59,633. The funds are expected to be released on or shortly after July 1st, 2016, and must be spent by December 31st, 2017. Questions, comments? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Menser.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Okay. As soon as I find out where I left off here. 9C, approvement of approved purchase and payments of invoices.
Go ahead.
Move to approve purchases and payment of invoices as presented.
Second.
Questions? Comments? Roll call.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menzer.
Yes.
Consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second?
Roll call.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menzer.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
There is no city manager's report this evening. Commissioner comments. Commissioner Menzer.
Congratulations to Max and Ollie's. Thank you for being in our community. I'd like to mention a young student from Mount Clemens High. Her name is Sarah Bikes. She's a senior at Mount Clemens High. You might have read about her in the paper for coming up with a sock project for the homeless in our community, and she was also just recognized from the Daughters of the American Revolution as a Good Citizen winner. There are good things going on in our school, and I think sometimes we forget that. And I think this young lady exemplifies the great value and wonderful things that our schools are doing. I'd like to recognize way back there in the back, Paperback Writers, one of our local retailers also. She gets books from me, and then I pass them out, and then we trade them. And it has been invaluable in sharing the love of reading with other people. I passed out some books that she gave me at work, and now we have a trade going. And we're all enjoying new authors, and it's due to Lisa and the fact that she knows what I want to read, and she saves it for me. So if you have authors that you like, call Lisa, stop in the bookstore, and see her. She's a great addition to our community also. And that's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Crop.
I just, of course, would like to extend my congratulations to Diane Kubik and Max Nollies. It's a great store, and hopefully if you haven't checked it out, then you will, because it's a neat store with lots of treasures with the treasure now. I would like to remind everyone that I'll have my monthly Commissioners Saturday talk at John's Family Grill this Saturday, the 20th at 9:30 a.m. And that's all I have.
Commissioner Hill.
I would also like to congratulate Diane Kubik on receiving the Local Treasure Award. You are certainly very deserving of this award, and thank you for all that you do. At our last meeting, several organizations came and requested a share of the Community Development Block Grant funding the City of Mount Clemens receives. Each one of these groups does great work, and I truly regret that the city is not able to share with these groups. However, I believe I speak for the city administration and the city commission in saying that our first responsibility for these funds is to take care of things for which the city is directly responsible. Hopefully, each of these groups receives some benefit from making all of us more aware of the services they provide. I am very excited to announce that a group of men from the First United Methodist Church has made a goal for themselves to do at least one project every 3 months to help homeowners in Mount Clemens who need help taking care of their homes or properties. This help would be primarily for senior citizens, disabled or disadvantaged people, and could include making needed repairs, painting, yard work, or helping to do exterior decorating for the holidays. They are able to do electrical or plumbing work, and they will apply for any necessary permits. I'm very pleased that they have stepped forward to do this. Many people criticize or complain, but very few people are willing to step forward and offer to help. If you or someone you know needs help, please contact Mr. Brian Tingley of Community Development at 469-6818, extension 901, and he will put you in touch with the chairperson of this committee. I am sure Mr. Tingley would be happy for other volunteer groups to step forward and help also. And lastly, in honor of President's Day, which was yesterday, and in honor of Black History Month, I offer the following quotes. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. And that bit of wisdom comes from Abraham Lincoln. And from Alice Walker, the author of The Color Purple, no person is your friend who demands your silence or denies your right to grow. And from Martin Luther King Jr., I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Thank you, have a good evening and a great week.
Thank you. Commissioner Campbell.
Congratulations to Ms. Kubik on her award. And also I would like to give a congratulations to Captain Hoppy from our fire department on winning the 2016 Firefighter of the Year award. That's it, thank you.
Was that Greg? Is it Greg? What'd you say?
Captain Hoppy.
Oh, I thought you said Catherine Hoppy. I did not know that. Congratulations, Captain. I would also like to congratulate one of our own here, Laura Krapp. Paul and Laura Krapp own a business. Baker and Krapp, no, help me out.
Bakes and Krapp.
Bakes and Krapp.
Bakes and
Bakes and Krapp. They were awarded the Macomb County Business Startup Award for startup business, and they're right here in Mount Clemens. And they were awarded last Tuesday. Last Tuesday, as one of the upcoming businesses. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Diane, I can't say any more than what has already been said. You are definitely a gem for this city. You do everything right. You just make Mount Clemens a great place to be in the downtown. And our new investor is also very excited and happy and says very many nice things about you and our town. So looking forward, as Mickey Weiss said, looking forward to a good 2016 for us. So, yeah, and with that, I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Krapp.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes. Meeting adjourned.